Hey Taurus, so welcome back to my channel. This is Judy here, back with another zodiac reading for you today. If you guys are a Taurus, this is the weekly zodiac reading for you and your person. So this is for the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss out on next week's reading for your sign. If you guys want more love readings, feel free to check out my Pick a Card channel. I'll leave the link for you down below so that you can check it out. All right, so let's take a look at your spread and get started. We start off with the Queen of Swords, the Justice, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Swords, the Judgment, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, and also the Wheel of Fortune. All right, guys. So let's start off with your energy right here. We have that Queen of Swords here. Right off the bat, I see that there's some sort of like boundary going on here. There's a lot of air energy, a lot of swords energy. So I'm getting like some of you guys might be in your head a lot. I don't feel like you guys have had a fight, but maybe your person kind of distanced themselves from you, and then you kind of distanced yourself from your person as well as a result of. Your person might have felt like they were not treated. I'm kind of getting one of two vibes here. It's either they feel like they have not been treated fairly in this connection, or some of them might feel like they are not treating you fairly in this connection, and thus they are, taking a step back, that kind of thing. And I feel like because they kind of took a step back, you also kind of took a step back from them, or maybe you set some boundaries with them. We do have the Star card right here as well. So maybe this person wasn't, some of you guys might be realizing that this person isn't really giving you what you need. Some of you guys might realize like, hey, this person, they just don't really have what it takes, and they're just not giving you the kind of happiness that you know that you deserve. And maybe even your future goals and your dreams are a little bit different right now. So maybe both of you guys are taking a step back. Your connecting energy here is the Hanged Man right there. So I would not be surprised if that is really the case for you. So with that Star card reversed there, I feel like some of you guys might feel like your hopes and dreams with this person is not really going anywhere, or some of your hopes and dreams with this person is shattered. I'm feeling like some of you guys might feel like the direction that you guys are going in this connection might be a little bit different. So you guys are just taking a break or taking some time apart from this person. I feel like there is a distance between you guys right now. We also have that Justice card reversed as your person's energy. So I feel like your person might feel like they can't give you what you want, or they're not being fair to you, right? So maybe they don't have enough to be fair to you. Or I'm also getting like they might feel like it could also be the other way around, where you're not giving them what they want and they also feel like they're treated unfairly. So this is a general reading, so kind of check in with which one aligns a little bit more with you. We actually have the Temperance card here as a clarifier, and I feel like for this person, like how they feel on the inside, it matters a lot to them. Okay, so I feel like your person has tried to make it work. If they haven't, I feel like they're about to try to make this really work. Okay, so I feel like this is not the end yet, considering we do have the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune right here. So I feel like there's still hope for this connection. So if you guys have been like taking a break from this person, or things have been going south, I feel like this person acknowledges that. Okay, so if they feel like they have treated you unfairly, I feel like they're gonna come along. Your person's trying to find the perfect solution to this scenario here, right? For both of you guys. Okay, the Temperance card is all about like mixing and matching. So I feel like they're trying to come up with a really creative solution so that both of you guys can stay in this connection, because I feel like there is love here. The Temperance card definitely indicates some sort of like calm and blissful kind of love, and you guys definitely do have hopes and dreams with your person. Even though the Star card right now is like reversed, maybe at some point you guys had a lot of hopes and dreams with this person. So your connecting energy is the Hanged Man reverse. I feel like some of you guys might be in this state for like, I would not expect if things are not going to change immediately within the next 7 days. Maybe things will change like after like 30 days. Normally I do my readings for 7 to 30 days. So I feel like for the next 7 days, you guys might still be like in brainstorming mode. But after 30 days, this person might come forward with some sort of offer. Maybe they're gonna get a little bit more creative with how they're doing things right now. That Eight of Swords right there, also tells me that you guys might be stuck in this situation for a while. Okay, and this is not a bad thing. I feel like both of you guys still have some sort of like reflection to do, and this Hangman card right here is reversed right now. Okay, so some of you guys might even have certain things that you guys need to let go of. If you guys did get into some sort of like argument here or some sort of disharmony, I would let go of that energy, especially if you want this person to come back into your life. You don't want to be holding on to like any sort of like resentment or bitterness or any form of negative energy, because you're not going to draw the person back into your life by holding on to those emotions. Okay, and I'm not judging those emotions. It's okay to have those emotions. But it's just kind of realizing that when you're feeling resentment, when you're feeling bored, when you're feeling bitter, those are not productive emotions and they're not high vibe, right? Like no one wants to feel like, oh my God, I feel so bitter today and I'm so happy about feeling so bitter today. No one's going to feel that way. So if you feel like there's something that needs to be released in your energy, definitely do that, because until you do that, I don't feel like, I feel like your person's really drawn to someone who is very calm and grounded and also very creative as well with this Temperance card. So if there is something that got between you, it doesn't really matter whose fault is it. I always feel like when it comes to relationships, both parties have to take responsibility for it. And it's usually always the bigger person who will take responsibility. So don't try to like decipher like whose responsibility is it, right? If you want to salvage this connection, if you want to save this connection, I feel like you guys will have to kind of work certain things out like together. So I would get yourself back into a really good energetic space right now and do some reflection. I feel like both of you guys need to do that kind of reflection, because the Hangman right now is like reversed and you guys are like, I'm not really understanding the situation very much. Like I don't really even know like maybe how we even got here or how do we get out of this state, that kind of thing. But this is like some sort of major life lesson here, okay? For you guys. I feel like it's more so for your person than for you, just because you have the Queen of Swords here upright, and the Queen of Swords is someone who sees clearly. But I still feel like despite you seeing clearly, there's still something that you guys are, you know, stuck on right now. Because that's your connecting energy. All right, so let's take a look at your person's intentions towards you, and then we have the Eight of Swords right there. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords right there, I feel like things are not really going to change for the next 7 to 30 days. I feel like you guys might still have some sort of like thoughts going on that you guys need to release. Okay, you guys might be so fixated on what happened that you guys feel like, oh, I cannot move past this. Okay, or this fight happened, you know, this person must want to break up with me. So you guys might have like that worst case scenario happening in your head, but I feel like the situation is not as bad as it seems, considering we have the Two of Cups right there clarifying the situation. So I feel like this person definitely feels that sort of like soul connection with you, you know, whatever kind of friendship or bond that you guys have. I feel like this person, they still feel really good about you and your connection together. Okay, so I would not be worried too much about, you know, whether or not that person still likes me, or do they still love me, or they still feel connected to me. I feel like both of you guys are still being connected in spirit. I would not be surprised if you guys aren't really talking, because the Queen of Swords is like not talking a lot, setting a lot of boundaries. The Hangman is definitely like putting life on pause. The Justice card is also reversed. So I feel like there's not a lot of communication between you guys right now, but you know, deep down, this person still misses you a lot. But I feel like you guys have to get out of your head and back into your heart if you guys want to, you know, clean up this energy right here. Okay, so let's take a look at what do they want with you. Okay, so we have the Judgment card right here. Oh, okay. So yeah, I feel like this person, they might be like talking to spirit. If you know your person is very spiritual, I know this is not going to be for everyone, but if you know your person is very spiritual, I would not be surprised if they're like kind of talking to spirit, like asking spirit for some guidance, like, you know, please guide me to the right place or the right energy to you know, create this solution for both of us so that we guys can come back together. So I feel like your person's feeling a little bit helpless right now. I also feel like some of them might feel like they were treated unfairly in this situation. Like I was saying, I'm not here to tell you like whose fault it is and whose fault it is not, because I feel like when it comes to relationships, both parties have to take responsibility for the situation. Okay, almost. Okay, even if it's not your fault, it's gonna help you learn and grow. Okay, which is what I'm trying to say here. So I feel like your person might also feel like they don't really know what to do right now. So I feel like, again, for the next 7 to 30 days, I feel like it's gonna more like your relationship is gonna be put on pause, or your connection with this person is gonna be put on pause. We also have the Seven of Wands right here. So yeah, your person, I feel like they also might be like trying to avoid something. If between your person, you guys were playing with fire, or there was some sort of or you guys had some mean things to each other, your person might be trying to avoid that a little bit. And again, that creates a lot of like stuck energy. So I'm kind of getting that kind of vibe there, where there is going to be some sort of stuck energy here. Like they really want to move past it, but they're like, I can't, that kind of thing. If you guys are like the more like spiritually evolved person, or the more mature person in the connection, if you want to resolve this, I feel like your person's open to it, because considering I feel like your energy is like your person, they really have intentions to clean this up. Okay, so we have the Temperance card right there. So don't feel like you have to wait for your person to come around. If you come up with like a more creative solution to this, or if you feel like, oh, okay, I could actually do this, or, you know, I feel inspired to do this, make sure it's inspired action. And, you know, in order for things to be inspired action, I feel like you guys have to clean up some sort of that, you know, energy that had going on between you guys. If you guys did have some sort of conflict, because you want to go back into this connection with some, you know, love and light, right? Some good energy for your person. Okay, so let's take a look at your next card. What is next for you guys? We have the Nine of Swords right there. So yeah, I feel like for you guys, it's not like reuniting within the next 30 days. It's kind of more like releasing any sort of like anxieties and fears. Okay, we also have the Emperor card here. So the fights that you guys got into might have been, you know, revolving around money and security and stability. So it could have been around that. So maybe one or both of you guys didn't really have the stability. The Emperor card is reversed. So it could be stability in terms of like career, or stability in terms of this connection. Maybe like finding common grounding in this connection. Maybe one of you guys wanted to move it forward a little bit faster. The other person was not ready yet. I'm also getting that kind of. So there was like some sort of like shaky foundation here. All right, so we also have the Four of Wands right here, okay? So this is what it takes to make this connection successful. So I feel like it's finding like creating more foundation, finding a common ground in this connection. So maybe one of you guys were driving the connection one way, the other person was driving the connection the other way. So I feel like it's finding more common grounding and harmony in this connection. So kind of think back to like when you guys first started, what really brought you guys together, right? And also look at your differences as well. Like what is it that is really holding you guys back? The good news here is that you guys can resolve this, because considering the Four of Wands is upright, I would say this is fairly positive. All right, so let's take a look at the outcome. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is definitely a good luck card in the outcome position. So I feel like you guys are blessed with luck. However, I would say that it's going to take a while for this person to come around. Like when I say a while, I mean more than 30 days, okay? But I feel like for the next 30 days, there's not going to be a lot of action between you and your person. The Wheel of Fortune is a good luck card, but I feel like it's gonna take some, like, I feel like you guys have some karma lessons to learn here. So you guys have to release certain energies. You guys have to, you know, step up your game in terms of your energy so that you guys can actually see the light here. So I'm kind of getting those kind of vibes here with that Wheel of Fortune card right there. Things are gonna come around, but it's gonna take some time and some inner work. So I would get started on that. Okay, so let's take a look at some of your oracle cards to see what is up. Okay, we have lack of passion. That's really interesting. So maybe that's for some of you guys. I feel like most of you guys, this connection is salvageable, but if there is a lack of passion, maybe some of you guys are ready to move on. And then we also have fear and worry. Okay, so yeah, there is like definitely fears and worries in this connection. I feel like your person doesn't really want to lose you. You also don't really want to lose your person. But I also feel like both of you guys are kind of stoic about this right now. Like you guys are not really expressing your true feelings to your person. Maybe your person has also been hiding their feelings from you as well, okay? I feel like both of you guys are just like hiding your feelings for each other for whatever reason. Considering there's the Queen of Swords right here for you, and then there's also the Justice, and the Justice is reversed for them. Try again. So yeah, so I was saying, I feel like this is like worth trying again, like trying one more time. Okay. We also have commitment coming. Okay, so this is definitely a good sign for a lot of you guys who want to save this connection with this person. And then we also have community. Okay, so with the card community, this could be like getting help from the people around you, or I'm also getting like this major vibe coming through, like working together with this person. I do feel like one or both of you guys have set like some boundaries with the other person, and it might drove the person away, right? Like if you set too many boundaries, sometimes people are like, wait, does this person actually really want me in their life? So just make sure you're not setting too much boundaries. Okay, so Taurus people, you guys might have some air energy in your birth chart. Okay, I'm getting some sort of like Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy. But yeah, like just make sure you're not setting so many boundaries with your person. Like, is every single boundary you're creating, is that necessary? Because when we create too many boundaries, it kind of blocks the person from coming in, and they feel intimidated to come into our energy because we're like, oh, we're not going to do this, you can't do that. So just make sure you guys are not setting too many boundaries. Okay, so let's take a look at some of your love message cards from your person. We have you are right. So this person definitely acknowledges that you have a point. Definitely. Kind of getting like definitely coming back. Definitely this is not over yet. Well, you choose me. Okay, so this person definitely has some sort of like insecurities. Okay, they might be afraid that you're going to choose someone else. They are waiting for you. Okay, so then Ace of Swords. Okay, I feel like some of them, you know, with the card they are waiting for you, it could mean that your person's waiting for you, or some of them might be like self-sabotaging a little bit. And if they know that you have other pursuers, some of them might be like, oh, well, you have other pursuers. Your other pursuers are actually waiting for you. And that kind of creates a lot of resentment within them. And they're like, okay, I'm going to push you away, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of getting those, just making sure that you're not, I don't know, I'm not saying that you are, but if you are, you know, if you guys are not in a like established committed relationship yet and your person kind of knows that you're seeing a lot of people, make sure that you make them feel, if you want to save this connection with this person, make sure that you actually make them feel good. I mean, it's okay to see other people, but maybe don't talk about it in front of them, I guess. You know, especially if you guys are not in a committed relationship, of course you can see other people, right? But just make sure that if you want this person, you also take care of their feelings as well. Okay, so we also have the Ace of Swords right there, and I feel like this person's seeing clearly now. Like they're beginning to see a lot more clearly. This person might have said some things that were just, you know, it just did not make sense to you. Okay, it probably just did not make sense to you, but now they realize like, hey, I actually saw wrongly. Okay, and this happens a lot when this person probably has a lot of feelings for you that maybe even they don't realize or they haven't expressed yet. So for that reason, they probably kind of turn, you know, whatever kind of feelings that they have, they suppress those true feelings, and they probably said things that were a little bit more resentful, that were untruthful, but now they're beginning to see clearly like, oh yeah, I said the wrong thing. Okay, so let's take a look at a few more of your cards. Okay, so we have we met before in the past? So maybe there's like some sort of like the moment that you guys met each other, you guys just kind of had this special feeling with this person. I'm healing and I need time to rest. I wish I can spend more time with you. I can't wait to hold you in my arms again. So yeah, they want to reunite with you. I feel our connection on the soul level. Okay, so another card on feeling the connection on the soul level. We have two of those cards. So this is definitely meaningful to them. Okay, this connection is definitely meaningful to your person. So it's not just like another one of those connections. Okay, so we have an advice message card from Spirit, and we have the card Ambition here. Okay, so I feel like this is the Knight of Swords energy. So I feel like this person has a lot of ambition. They have a lot of intention. They have a lot of determination. Yeah, that's the word. So I feel like this person has a lot of determination to actually win you back into their life. Okay, so this could also mean that your person has a lot of ambitions towards life right now. So if you guys do have some kind of like money issue or career issue here, I feel like that's for the minority of you guys. But if you guys do have those kind of issues going on, I feel like your person, they're also really ambitious about that right now. So if they're not coming as quickly back to you, it's also probably because they're really tied between those two, and they probably don't have a lot of energy to dedicate to both at the moment. I'm also getting like with this card Ambition here, like continue to move like towards like your true north as well. Like keep doing the things that are meaningful to you, even if this person doesn't come back like right away, right? You know, keep doing the things that are meaningful for you guys. If this person's going to come around, they'll come around, but don't kind of put your, I feel like this is kind of Spirit telling you to not downgrade your own ambitions for this person, or don't downgrade who you are for this person, right? You know, if you feel like you're following your heart and you're doing the right things, you know, keep holding yourself to that standard. And of course, you want to, if you want this person to come back into your life, you also want to realign your energy so that you're with this person, you guys are on the same page. I feel like you guys are not seeing things from the same page right now. All right, so Taurus, this is actually all I have for you today. If you guys enjoyed this reading, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit like, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe for me below if you have not already. I'll see you next time. Bye.